Show you this overpower tool. For those of you wondering about this first hole here, so you can see that I used an Extra Mile 7 Power 3, and I mentioned to you guys in video that a POC 4 was going to be, you know, the same situation. You can see these two yardages here down on the bottom. 250.4 is going to be my basic ball case. Now, what I did for my shot was relatively full, but I came in slightly. So I probably came into about here. Maybe I took off a yard or two of power. So if you want to, you know, use this as kind of 265, like that's kind of how I was setting up my shot. And similarly, you know, if you guys had, let's just say, you know, hypothetically you have Extra Mile 6 and you're trying to replicate my shot, well, it's going to be very hard to do with a oh no, these have the same power number. Okay, so let's say you have Extra Mile 5 for instance. You're gonna be about 7 yards short, so you would need to start thinking about alternative ways to kind of match this yardage up. And you could see, you know, if I had an Extra Mile 5, I would need to go full to kind of match these yardages up in order to, you know, hit a replica shot with an Extra Mile. Let's say you had Thor's Hammer, for example, Thor's Hammer 4, and you wanted to go Power 3, for instance. Again, you're going to be roughly short of that land zone target, you know, for shot replicating my shot. So again, you would have to go into a stronger power ball in this situation, but this is just going to kind of simulate for you guys how the shots will play out with various different clubs and levels, and matching up the yardage and then kind of focusing on these needle colors. You can see that it's like right going from the point where it's orange into red on this one, and this one was, you know, almost as max as possible. And in terms of you know, how these two shots will play out, it's within, you know, 1/10 of a yard. Keep in mind there's going to be alternative influences. For instance, you know, wind could be slightly angled differently or can have stronger. You can see from my opponent's shot, he had like a 5-something, I had a 6-something. So those differences may seem negligible, but I can tell you they can lead to 2-3 yards of extra carry. Just those 1 mile per hour, half mile per hour adjustments can be very significant, especially in the case of straight tailwind. So just something to keep in mind. If you're not seeing consistent results, it's not because of our data, it's because of different situations on the course. But in any regard, keep this tool in mind. It is on the Golf Clash notebook under the tools section. And good luck, and I'll be putting up holes 2 through 9 here momentarily for you guys to look over. So good luck out there with hole 1, getting that eagle, and catch you guys on the next.